What is up, everyone? Playing some APBA football. Got Raiders Seahawks. 11 minutes to go in the second quarter. Seahawks up 7-3. In real life, I think they won 24-20. And the Raiders have the ball. I don't remember what happened last. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to just start playing. All right, 1st and 10. And let's see. Raiders have the ball down 7-3. And they're going to start with an outside run. That's a good decision. And if you remember correctly from the last video, the dice don't like Bo Jackson. But let's see if they do in this case. I think they do. Oh, look at that. Bo Jackson on the outside run, but Bo Jackson is an inside run guy. So we're going to flip it over. We're going to go Bo Jackson on the inside run. It's an AG. So Bo Jackson against an AG. 45 for Bo. That's a 20. And Bo is going to get 2 yards on the play. In this game, where are we at? We're in the second quarter. 2 yards. There are 10.5 minutes to go until halftime. Again, Seahawks up 7-3. I think it was a touchdown pass by Dave Craig. I don't remember who he hit, though. Was it Brian Blades? No, I don't think it was. Yeah, I don't remember who it was. All right, 2nd and 8. It's going to be a medium pass. Jay Schrader wants to flex his arm. Going to be a medium pass. All right, a 15. 15 on your defense is an AD. 26. 26 is Mike Dial, the tight end. He's a B. Where's Mike Dial? There he is. He's an ET3, B3, pretty good player. Pretty, I would say an average tight end back then. He's a B, so we're going to stay at AD on the medium pass play. 53 for Schrader. Oh, that's a 16. That'll be incomplete. Make it 3rd down and 8. Schrader to Dial. Incomplete. 3rd and 8. We'll go short pass heavy here. And we are going to get a 9. That will be a short pass. Okay. Oh, an 11. That is going to be the man. Oh, that's the defense. Sorry, that's a CD. 54. 54 is going to be Steve Smith, the running back. He's a C, so we're going to stay at CD. You're going to go Schrader to Smith. 54, we're going to have a penalty incoming, and it's going to be an 8-yard loss. We'll call it a sack, but we have a TH. We have a penalty on the play. So let's check the penalty. It's a 52. That's a 15. That's going to be ineligible receiver downfield. Seattle will decline that, and they'll take the sack. And getting the sack is someone by the name of Roy Hart. I have no idea who Roy Hart is, but I'll bet he's near the bottom of this stack. Let's see. Where are you at, Roy Hart? There he is. Nose tackle. Backup nose tackle, QS2. Roy Hart out of South Carolina gets the big sack in the game. Knocks the Raiders back. Schrader is going to lose 8, and it's going to be Roy Hart. I'll bet you that's his first sack of the season, too. All right, it's going to be 4th down and 16 at the 41-yard line. 9:45 to go. They'll bring out Jeff Gossett to punt. Oh, no, it's 63. 63 is always trouble. 63 for Gossip is a 25. And that is going to be a 25-yard punt that goes out of bounds. That is a terrible punt for Jeff Gossett. I want to say Cleveland Brown. And probably other teams, too. I want to say maybe Houston, Jeff Gossett. All right. 1st and 10, Seahawks now on their own 34-yard line. 9.5 to go. And they're going to start with a short pass. All right, a 34. 34 is John L. Williams. He is an A on short passes. 33, though, that's a CD. We'll make it a BD. And it's going to be Craig to John L. Williams. It's a 15. That's going to be complete. And he'll get 6 yards on the completion. So Craig to John L. for 6. And make it 2nd and 4 now, up to the 40 for the Seahawks. And they're going to go with a short pass again. All right, 25. 25 is going to be back to John L. Williams. And a 14 is a CG, a BG. We're going to make this an AG. That's a good defense to throw against right there. AG. That's the best possible outcome if you're the offense. If you're Dave Craig, what you want to see is you want to see an AG. It's a 35, and that'll be complete. And he'll get 13 more. So back-to-back passes to John L. Williams is going to get him, 19 yards? This one goes for 13. It's a first down. First down Seahawks. They're going to cross the 50 and get to the Raiders' 47-yard line as Dave Craig goes over 100 yards passing on the day. And it's going to be an inside run. All right, a 26 and a 36. 36 is a BS. 26 is Kurt Warner. So Kurt Warner against a BS. 23. 23 is a 28. And Kurt Warner, he'll get hit behind the line of scrimmage. He'll fight forward, and he'll lose 1 yard. Looked like it was going to be a bigger loss. But he was able to escape the clutches of Howie Long and fall forward. 2nd and 11 now for the Seahawks. All right, it's a short pass. All right, a 22. That's gonna be Brian Blades. Brian Blades is an A. He's the number 1 target of Dave Craig. 16's an AS, and we'll stay right at AS. We're going to Craig to Brian Blades. 42 for Craig. That is going to be complete, and he'll get 12 more. So Dave Craig coming out hot here in this, early in the second quarter. So that was Blades, and that was 12 more. It's going to be 1st and 10 now with the 36 of the Raiders. And we're going to go outside run. All right, a 51. 51 is going to be John L. Williams. And 44, that's a BG. So JL Dubs. JL Dub, is that what the cool kids say? 64 for JL Dub. 18. And he is going to get 4 yards. He'll get pushed out of bounds. And it's going to be 2nd and 6 down to the 32 now for the Seahawks. Trying to get on the board again here. And it's going to be a short pass. All right, a 21 and a 36. 36 is that BS again. 21 is going to be Grant Feasel. Grant Feasel is, boy, I do not know why Grant Feasel is in that second spot there. Who is he? Grant Feasel. Who is Grant? Is he an offensive lineman? I'll bet you he's an offensive lineman. There he is, Grant Feasel. Look at that. He's a center 3. He's a starting center. He's a tight end 2 and a C1. So he gets carries. And the odd thing about Grant Feasel is his birthday is June 28th. Jay Schrader's birthday is June 28th. So we got some guys celebrating some birthdays here in a couple of days. Today's the 25th as I'm recording this. All right, Grant Feasel, he's a C. 36 is a BS. We're going to make it a CS as the center is going to come out and line up at the tight end position for some reason. I guess our guy Rob Tyler's on the other side. Maybe he's blocking the run. I have no idea. It's very strange. All right, here we go. Craig, it's Grant Feasel. I really run to roll a 66 there. 63 is a 31, and we have an incomplete pass, but we have a penalty. It's got to be something weird. 42. And that'll be holding on the defense. Oh, they were holding Grant Feasel. 5 yards and an automatic first down. That's a big play there. That's the Raiders. I think that's only their second penalty, or is it their fourth? One team has one, and one team has 3, but I can't see which is which. So holding. Here we go. We'll find out now. 15. And that is their fourth penalty for 22 yards. Seattle only has 1 penalty against them so far. And first and 10 now at the 27. And it's going to be a short pass. All right, a 16 and a 26. So 26 is a BS. 16 is going to be Brian Blades, so make it an AS. So Craig looking for Blades. 41, that's a 20, and that is incomplete. That's almost complete, but that is incomplete in this case. So Craig to Blades, no good. And it's going to be second down to 10 now at the 27. It's a long drive for the Seahawks. All right, it's going to be an outside or an inside run. All right, a 52 and an 11. 11 is a C. Oh, 11 is a CG. 52 is John L. Williams. So John L. Williams against a CG. That's a tough defense to run against right there. Let's see what he can do. Oh, 52. He's going to go backwards, isn't he? Oh, yeah. 29. He's going to lose 4 yards on that carry. And every yard is important right now because they're, in that weird field position area where, the field goal doesn't have a great chance of going in. It would be a 48-yard field goal right now for Norm Johnson, but, it's 1989, and those kickers weren't as good as they are nowadays. Let's go medium pass heavy. We'll get a medium pass. Oh, an 11. That's going to be Blades again. He's an A. 26 is a BS, so make it an AS. And you got Craig looking for his number 1. Oh, my goodness. He's going to find him this time. And Brian Blades is going to get 28 yards and get knocked out of bounds right at the 3-yard line. And that's going to set up first and goal. Big play there for Dave Craig. And it's going to be first and goal with the 3 for the Seahawks. Looking to go up 2 scores here. We'll go big. And we're going to get an inside run. All right. 43. That's going to be John L. Williams, the fullback. 43 on defense is a CD. So John L. Williams against a CD. 35. 35 is a 17, and he is going to push through and get into the end zone for a touchdown. And the Seahawks take their first drive, on this video, and they move down the field, and they're going to get in the end zone. And it's 13-3 Seattle. Let's bring out Norm Johnson to kick. Norm, 16. Oh, it's a 42. And all those big numbers are good on extra points. So that is going to be good. And it is 14-3 Seattle. 5:45 to go in the second quarter. Let's go ahead and kick off with Norm. Oh, my, 66. That's a 25. And a 25 is out of the end zone. And that's going to be a touchback. And the dice are coming up really nice for Seattle right now. But Oakland, are they Oakland or Los Angeles? They are Los Angeles. I feel like the Raiders, to me, are always Oakland. I don't know why. They just are. All right, here we go. Second drive of this video for the Raiders. Let's see what they can do with it. They're going to start with an outside run. Whoa. All right, a 36 and a 23. That's going to be Bo. Bo getting the ball here. I like it. That's a BS. So Bo Jackson on the outside run against a BS. Let's see what he... Oh, Bo runs inside, though. Bo takes it between the tackles. 25 for Bo. That's going to be a 15. He'll get 18 yards. He breaks free, finally. And, oh, is this the, this isn't the game. No, this can't be the game. That would be a heck of a coincidence. But this isn't the game where he ran over, what's the linebacker's name for the Seahawks? Oh, he's not even a starter. Maybe he's not drafted yet. What's his name? Oh, he was in that terrible movie that the Riff Tracks guys did. All right, hang on. We got to try to find it now. What is his name? Oh, God, I can't remember his name. Somebody help me here. Type in the comments. Brian Bosworth. Type it in the comments anyway. That way there'll be comments. And oh, there he is. There'll be comments, and then YouTube will try to show it to other people. There he is. He's a linebacker, too. 1965. So he's 24. So he's probably not a rookie. He's probably already got a hip injury by now. And that's what knocked him out of the game. All right. So 18 yards for Bo. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Raiders at the 38. Crowd going crazy. 17 is going to be a short pass. All right, a 23. That's not going to be a very good defense. That's a CG. And it's going to be Mervin Fernandez. Make it a BG. Swervin' Mervin. There we go. Schrader looking for Fernandez. Oh, a 26. It's a 19. It's going to be just off his fingertips and incomplete. All right. 2nd down and 10. 38-yard line. Let's go short pass heavy. And we'll get a short pass. Oh, defense is waiting for it. It's a 66. 66 is a CD. 51 is Vance Mueller, the running back. So make it a CD. He's a C. So stay at CD. Oh, no. Schrader at 23. It's a 30. And he'll get sacked behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7. So the Raiders' offense is not really operating that well right now. Getting the sack is going to be Jacob Green, one of the better players for the Seahawks. He is the defensive end. He's a 3 in this one. I know other seasons he was probably a hell of a lot better. It's going to be 3rd and 17 now, back at the 31. Let's go medium pass heavy. And you're going to get a short pass. All right. Oh, an 11. So the defense is ready again. We'll go from 66 to 11. That's a CD. 35 is going to be Willie Gault. He's a beast, so we'll stay at CD. And Schrader to Gault. 45, that's an 18, and that'll be incomplete. And the Raiders are going to go 3 and out. Schrader and Gault. All right, bring out Jeff Gossett again. See if he can do a little bit better than he did last time. Oh, he can. A 22. That's a 4. And he'll kick it 54 yards. Taken by D10. So let's see. Gossett, 54. Much better than 25 yards. It's going to be taken at the 15-yard line by David Hollis. 44 for Hollis. It's an 11. No, it's an 18. And he'll get 13 yards on the return. So Hollis for 13. And Seattle starts 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. See if they can put some more points on the board, or if the Raiders can stop them and get the ball back. All right. Here we go. They're going to start with an inside run. And we're going to watch that clock. We got 4 minutes. Probably going to switch to a lot of passing here after this play. 55 is going to be John L. Williams. And 51 is going to be an AG. So John L. Williams with a 33. That's a 16. Wow. It's a 16. He'll get 11 yards on that run. So Seattle came to play here in this second quarter. It's going to be 1st and 10 up to the 39-yard line. And we'll go short pass heavy. And we'll get a short pass. All right, a 25. 25 is John L. Williams. He's an A. 51 is A.D. All right, so Schrader to Williams. Craig to Williams. 44 for Craig. That's going to be complete. Boy, the doubles are coming out for the Seahawks. That's going to be 13 yards to his running back. Craig hits John L. Williams for another catch. 13. And it's 1st and 10 now. They're going to cross the 50 and get to the Raiders 48. 3 minutes to go. We'll keep going short pass heavy. And it's a 9, a 6. That's going to be a short pass either way. A 46 and a 12. Ooh, a 12 is a CG. 46 is Paul Scansey. Haven't said his name yet. He's a wide receiver. Paul Scansey, he's a B. EB3, B4, Paul Scansey. And he's a B, so we're going to stay at CG. And we're going to go Craig to Scansey. 55. Boy, the doubles are all over the place. That'll be 15 yards. It's another 1st down. And we're down to 2.5 to go. Down to the 33-yard line. Short pass heavy. And it's another 9 or 6 or whatever. That'll be another short pass. And 32 this time. That's going to be John L. Williams. 56. 56 is an AS. We'll leave it right at AS. We'll go Craig to John L. Williams. Oh my! We go 44, 55, and 66. And that is going to be a 33-yard touchdown pass from Dave Craig to John L. Williams, who's had an amazing second quarter. And the Seahawks get on the board again. It's going to make it 20-3. 2:15 to go. Bring out Norm. And the extra point. Ooh, with 63. It's a 27. Oh, and the extra point is good. Oof, that was close. And it's going to be 21-3 now. Seahawks over the Raiders. All right, 2:15 to go. All right, let's see. Oops, no, we're going to kick it off. Got to kick it off first. And it's a 56. 56 is a 4. And he'll kick it 63-09. So 63. And then 09 is going to be Stephon Adams, the Raiders. 65. That'll be a 20. And he'll get 24 yards. So let's see. Stephon Adams for 24. And it's a 2-minute warning. Raiders down 21-3 with the ball. Going to try to make something happen here. We'll go medium pass heavy for Schrader. All 3 timeouts. It'll be a medium pass. And look at all those 6s. So the defense ready for it. That's a CD. 36 is going to be Marcus Allen. He's a B on medium passes. So it's going to stay CD. So Schrader to Allen. A 36. That's going to be an 18, and that'll be incomplete. And Jay Schrader. I think he started off pretty well, but he's down to 6 of 14 for 70 yards. He's got a bunch of incompletions in this quarter. We'll go short pass heavy. And it will be a medium pass. 61 on defense is BS. 64, that'll be Mike Alexander. Mike Alexander is a C. He is a backup wide receiver. He's an EB2, C2. Not much of a receiver, but he's going to get the ball here. So 61 was BS, make it CS. And Schrader to Alexander. 31 for Schrader. That's a 9. That'll be complete. Oh, no, it's just incomplete. Oh, just off his hands. I thought he caught it, but he didn't. And it's going to be 3rd down for the Raiders. All right, 3rd and 10. 1:30 to go. And we'll go short pass. It's a 24. 24 is a BS. 46, that'll be Vance Mueller, the running back. He's a C, so make it CS again. Got to look for Mervin Fernandez more in these situations there, guys. 15 for Schrader. That'll be complete. And he'll get a first down. That's a 13-yard gain, and they'll call timeout after this. So Schrader to Mueller for 13. 30 seconds on the clock, but then they'll use their first timeout. They're out to the 39, and they'll go medium pass heavy. And they'll get a medium pass. All right, a 43. And it's a 22. That'll be Mervin Fernandez. 43 is going to be BG. We're going to make this an AG, and that's a great defense to pass against. So Schrader to Fernandez. Oh, a 41 is not good. He's going to – oh, wait, 41. He is going to – yeah, he's going to run. So Jay Schrader is going to take off. He can't find his receiver down the field. Our original defense was BG and Schrader. Let's see if he can get the corner. 53 is a 25. That is no gain, and he'll stay in bounds, and he'll call another timeout. So Schrader for nothing, and we'll go 30, and they'll call another timeout, and it's going to be 2nd and 10 at the 39. A minute to go. Let's go medium pass heavy, and we'll get a medium pass. All right, a 12. 12 is going to be a CG. 52 is Steve Smith. He's a C, so we'll stay at CG. We'll go Schrader to Smith. Oh, a 24. It's an 18. That is incomplete. Make it 3rd down. Schrader to Smith. And they'll go medium pass heavy again. 45 seconds to go. And they'll get a medium pass. Yes, 3rd and 10 here. 35. 35 is CS. 23, it's Mike Dial. He's a B, so we'll stay at CS. Too many plays in that C column for the Raiders in this drive. 13 for Schrader. That's a 17. That's incomplete. So Schrader cannot get it done here. And that was to Dial. That's incomplete. And they'll bring out Gossett. 30 seconds ago, they'll bring out Jeff Gossett to punt. And it's a 50. Oh, we're going to have a penalty. 54 is 36. So that is going to be 44 yards, and it's down. But we have a TZ. 21. And that's going to be on the 14. And that is going to be ineligible player downfield. And they will decline that penalty. Take the 44-yard punt that was just down right there on the spot. And let's see. Let's call it out of bounds. So that was, who kicked that? Jeff Gossett. 15. And the Seahawks are going to just sit on this ball. 1st and 10 17. We'll go cancel. We'll go pass. Craig. And he'll take a knee. And that is going to end the first half. The Seahawks get 2 touchdowns. Whoops. The Seahawks get 2 touchdowns in this second part of the second quarter. And they have a 21-3 lead going into the 3rd quarter. All right, let's start the second half here. Let's see. Raiders are kicking off, so Seattle's getting the ball up 21-3 now. And they're going to kick off with Jeff Jager, 46. 46 is a 2. And he will get 68-09, so 3 yards deep into the end zone. 68-09. And then there's Jeff Jager. All right, 3 yards deep. So let's roll the dice here. 1 to 13 is going to be a touchback. And it is a 14, so it's going to be brought out by James Jefferson. I don't think I've said his name yet today. So he will bring it out. And we'll roll a 35. 35 is a 20, and that's going to be 24 yards. All right, so James Jefferson is going to get 24. And the Seahawks are going to start 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line. Up 21-3. Raiders hoping to play some defense here. And they're going to start with, a short pass. Dave Craig, 14 of 18, 206, touchdown interception. Have a great game for Dave Craig so far. So 51 will be your receiver. That's going to be Paul Scansey. He's a B. 54 is an AG. So we'll go Craig to Scansey. 45 for Craig is a 14. And that's going to be complete for 10. So Dave Craig just keeps it going here. That'll be a first down for the Seahawks. First and 10 at the 31. And they're going to go to the outside run. All right, a 64. 64 is going to be John L. Williams. 45 is a BS. So John L. A 53, that's a 19. And he'll get 4. That'll make it 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6, 13:45 to go. At the 35-yard line. And they're going to stick with that run. This will be an inside run. 36, 13. 13 is CS. 36 is that John L. No, it's Kurt Warner. Kurt Warner has not had much play in this game. It's a CS, but he's going to take the inside run here. He may have their touchdown though, or have a touchdown. 55. He's going to get some yards here. He'll get 3 yards. That's what that C defense does. So only 3 yards this time for Warner. And I believe that's going to make it 3rd and 3. We'll go standard here. They're on their own 38. It'll be a short pass. All right, a 51 and a 31. So 51 will be Paul Scansey again. He's a B. 31's a CS. So Craig Descansey. 64 is an 11. That'll be complete, but only 2 yards. And they'll come up 1 yard short of the first down, and they will bring out Ruben Rodriguez to do the punting. So the Raiders get the ball back. Hopefully they can get a decent field position here. Rodriguez with a 51. That'll be a 6. And that is a booming punt. 40 yards, D10. It's going to be at the 20-yard line. So not booming enough. They'll take it at the 20. It'll be Stephon Adams. 36 for Adams is a 13. And 13 is going to be 4 yards. So they will start 1st and 10 on their own 24. Down 21-3 in this game. Just as the second half is starting here. 12.5 to go in the third quarter. All right. They're going to start with a short pass. All right, a 43 on your defense. It's a BG. 23 is Mike Dial. He's a B, so we'll stay at BG. So we're going to go Schrader to Dial. 14, and we've got a penalty. We have a 9-yard completion, but flags are down. Oh, it's a 66. This is going to be pass interference, and that's going to be a 9-yard penalty and an automatic first down on the Seahawks. Just their second penalty in this game, but it will be an automatic first down. Again, anytime you have a pass interference on a complete pass, the complete pass is waved off, and the pass interference counts for the number of yards it would have been complete. And the nice thing about that is, like in this case, it gives an automatic first down. So 1st 10 to 33 now for the Raiders. And they're going to move to an outside run. All right. So do 62. 62. 44. 44 is going to be Steve Smith. Played well in the first half. I don't think he touched the ball yet in this second quarter or third quarter now. 62 is going to be an AS. So Steve Smith on the outside. AS. A 21, that is a 24, and he will get nothing. Stacked up at the line of scrimmage, no gain on the play for Steve Smith. Make it 2nd and 10 for the Raiders. Let's go short pass heavy here. We get a short pass. All right, 24. Oh, 11. That's going to be Mervin Fernandez. He's an A. 24 is a BS. Make it an AS. And Swervin' Mervin. Oh, 41 is such a bad roll. It's a 26. Actually, a lot of quarterbacks, that's an interception, or at least a high 20s or a low 20s number that could be an interception. For Jay Schrader, he's going to run. So his interception number is actually a scramble. That's nice. So he'll scramble. Our original defense was BS. So Schrader on the outside run. A 46. It's a 25. It's no gain, and he will stay in bounds. And it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Raiders. Try not to go 3 and out. They've had a rough go of it since the first quarter where they only scored 3 points anyway. Short pass heavy was going to be a 20 is a long pass. Let's go long pass. They could use some kind of something good to happen here. So we'll go long pass. 34. And it's going to be Mike Dial, tight end. 34 is AG. Dial is a B, so we're going to stay at AG. So we got some chances for completion here. Oh, 64 is not going to do it, though. Not for Jay Schrader. That's a 16, and that's incomplete. Again, those numbers, those 64, 53, 42, you can tell how good a quarterback is if they have completion numbers at that card, or at those numbers, those dice rolls. Jay Schrader does not have those. Dave Craig does, and Jay Schrader does not. So let's see. It's going to be incomplete. It's going to be 4th down. They're going to go 4 and out, I guess, or 5 and out. They're going to punt. Bring out Jeff Gossett. 22. There's your doubles. I keep rolling doubles on the punt number. It's a 4. And who kicked it 54 yards? It'll be taken by D10. And it's down to the 13-yard line of Seattle. David Hollis. 21 for Hollis is 13. And 13 is still 4 yards. So he will get 4 yards on the return. Hollis. Where are you at, David Hollis? There you are. And Seattle's going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 17. 10:45 to play in this 3rd quarter. All right. Back to an inside run. So an inside run for Seattle to start this drive. All right. A 33. That's going to be Kurt Warner. 15. That's an AG. So Warner on an AG. Yeah. 34. And he is going to get nothing stuffed at the line of scrimmage. We have flags down. We have a TE. 33. That's going to be on the defense. That's a big one. That is unsportsmanlike conduct. That is 15 yards from the line of scrimmage and a 1st down. And the Raiders commit their 5th penalty of the game. This one a pretty big one. Whoops. 15. It's going to be 1st and 10 Seattle now out to their 32. And we're going to have, we have a leaner. There we go. Oh, we have an inside run again. All right, a 13 is going to be Kurt Warner. 34, that's going to be a BD. So Warner against a pass defense. A 14, and we're going to have we have a fumble, possible fumble. We have a 34. 34 is F24. Raiders need this. You know how this works. Decide or die. If I get a 1 through 4, the fumble counts. If I get a 5 through 20, the fumble doesn't count. I do this because I hate the number of fumbles that show up in this game. So I knock it down by, I knock it down to what? 4 out of 20 is 2 out of 10, 20. I only give a fumble 20% of the time on offensive plays. So 1 through 4, the fumble counts. And this fumble will count. An F24. So Kurt Warner hasn't touched the ball much in this game, and he's going to put this one on the ground. The question is who recovered it. And it will be recovered. Oh, it's a 2-yard gain, and it's going to be recovered by the right tackle for Seattle, Andy Heck. So Andy Heck is going to recover the Kurt Warner fumble. Let's see what his card looks like. He's the right tackle. There he is. Oh, he's got an FR0 on his card. So fumble recovery, 0 yards. So he's just going to fall on it right there and keep the ball for Seattle. That would have been a big play for the Raiders down in that territory to maybe get a turnover. All right, 2nd and 8 now. 10 minutes to go in this third quarter. And they're going to go to the outside run now as they're kind of keeping it on the ground here. All right, it's a 35. 35 is Warner. 36, that's going to be a BS. So Kurt Warner up the middle. Another penalty. Man, oh, that's another fumble. 14 is a 34, and we have another one. We have an F16 this time. So an F16. Again, 1 through 4, and it's a fumble. And this one is not going to be a fumble, so we'll use the F16 to determine the result of the play. 15. And he'll pick up 2 more. So he'll get 2 yards on the play. That one would have been recovered by the defense, by the way. And it's going to be 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 for Seattle. We'll go short pass heavy. And we'll get a short pass. All right, a 23. That's going to be Bob Tyler, the tight end. Robert Tyler, he's a C. 31's a CS. We'll stay right there. And we'll go Craig to Tyler. 36 for Craig. Oh, it's a 14. Oh, it's incomplete. So Seattle can't capitalize on that big penalty. And they're going to have to turn it right back to the Raiders. So it's going to bring Ruben Rodriguez again. Out to punt, 2nd time in this quarter. He's punting. 45. 45 is 8. And that is a 41-yard punt taken by D10. And it's going to be Stephon Adams at the 23. Oh my, a 66. That's a big one. That's a 9. And he'll get 17 yards. So he must not been much of a punt returner. He'll get 17 yards, though, on that 66 dice roll. And the Raiders are going to start 1st and 10 at their own 40. So pretty good field position here. Okay, so they're going to go, let's go short pass heavy. And they'll get a 9. That'll be a short pass. All right, a 53 on defense. That's a CS. And 23, back to Grant Fee. Oh, 23. Is that going to be Mike Dial? Yeah, back to Mike Dial. He's a B, so we'll stay at CS. And we'll go Schrader to Dial. 55. 55 will be complete. He'll get 14 yards and go out of bounds. So Schrader finally completes one. I feel like he's had an incompletion hasn't had a completion since the 2nd quarter. 1st and 10, they're going to cross the 50 and get to the Seahawks 46 on that play. And they're going to go back to the run. This will be an outside run. $63. 63 is a BD, and then 22 is Bo Jackson. He only runs inside. So BD now for Bo Jackson on the inside run. Big chance here for them. 15. That's a 15, and he'll break it for 21 yards. So Bo making some yards here. 21. It's going to be 1st and 10. They're down to the Seahawks 25-yard line. Try to get back into this game. And they're going to go short pass now. $44. That's going to be a BD. 21, that is Mervin Fernandez. So make it an AD. Is that right? Yeah, 44 is an AD. Make it an A, or BD, make it an AD. So Schrader looking for Fernandez. A 31. He'll find him. He'll get 6 yards before he runs out of bounds. So Schrader to Fernandez for 6. 15 seconds. It's going to be 2nd down and 4 now. They get inside the 20 to the 19. And it's going to be another short pass. 15. Oh, 15 on your defense is an AD and 66. Mike Alexander, he's a C. So we're going to make this a BD. So Schrader to Alexander. 15 again. It's a 5. It's going to be caught. He'll get 10 yards and go out of bounds. It's going to be a first down. It's going to be first and goal. So Alexander for 10 gets shoved out. And it's first and goal at the 9-yard line. 7:45 to go here in this third quarter. And let's go standard. It's going to be a short pass. Nope, that's not it. There it is. Short pass. 26. 26 is a BS. 32, that's going to be Willie Gault. He's a B, so we'll stay at BS. Schrader looking for Willie Gault. 25, it's going to be complete. And it'll be good for 5 yards. So Schrader to Gault. He gets 5. And make it second and goal at the 4. And we're going to go outside run this time. All right, 53 and 55. 55 is going to be Marcus Allen. I haven't heard his name too much in this game. He's a halfback 3. 53 is going to be a CS. So Marcus Allen against a CS of 53. It's a 19. And he'll get 1 yard. So Marcus Allen for 1. And make it third and goal at the 3. I feel like we're in 4-down territory unless we lose a bunch of yards on this play. I feel like they're in territory here. Let's go big here. And they're going to get an 18. So it's going to be a short pass. So they brought out a couple of tight ends and a couple of running backs. They're going to do a little play action. And we're going to get a 35. 35 is a CS. A 13, that'll be Mervin Fernandez. So it's going to be a BS. 35 is a BS. And here we go. Schrader to Fernandez. A 44. That's a 4. And that is complete in the end zone for a touchdown. And Jay Schrader hits his number 1 receiver for a 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Raiders only down 21-9 now. So let's bring out Jeff Jager. 61. 61 is a 35? No, that's Jeff Gossett. 61's a 20. There we go. Too many Jeffs. Too many Cooks. So that's going to be good. And it's 21-10. As the Raiders get to within 2 scores. 6.5 to go in this third quarter. And let me save this. And I'm going to call it a video right there. I think it's a good place to stop. I'll come back tomorrow, play the rest of the game. Hopefully the Raiders can break it closer so we get a nice close game. Thanks, everyone, for watching, and I'll talk to you all next time.